some simple triggers with you tonight. Some of you who've been with me for a long time may remember this old button canister. Belonged to my mother, and I ended up with it. It's got lots of canisters. I'll see if I can turn my screen over here. I don't know if you can see, but down in here I've got some canisters that used to be tea canisters, and I put buttons in them, so they're each color-coded with buttons that I've put inside. So this one has white and cream-colored buttons. I hope that's not too loud. I'll pop off the lid and show you inside. Funny, I just went around and picked out little things, but I got kind of excited about them. It's been a long time, just ages since I've done regular old triggers. So these are just little buttons. And there's already a really cool one in my hand, so I'll show it to you. Isn't that great? There's only one of those. Look how beautiful that is. Gotta find something to put that on that gives you a scale of how big it is, because when I hold it up close it looks huge. But it's really dainty. I mean, look at how detailed those tiny little flowers and rhinestones are. So pretty. Wish there were a couple of them. That would be fun to make into some earrings. Buttons. Oops, I just lost one. See if I can see any. There's another cute little floral one. I'll hold up for you. Pretty little thing. Let me see if there's any other interesting buttons in here. There's one that has a crown on it. See if I can hold that one up for you. It's got a little raised texture. Kind of a hollow metal sound. Listen to this and do some different segments just in case it's too loud. Last one. I remember seeing this old tin can by my mother's sewing machine when I grew up. She sewed everything. She sewed little holiday dresses for us. There were 5 of us growing up, and 3 girls, and she would make dresses for everyone. And she made my prom dress. And after that, she never sewed again. She said, I am never sewing again after this. It would have been in the 80s. And taffeta, I'm sure it was miserable to sew. I remember just working at that forever, and I don't think I appreciated enough what she was doing for us all. I know I didn't. Anyway, all right, so there is that little canister of buttons. Next up is silk rose. It's not a particularly real looking one. I've had a friend who painted just kind of a fun, crazy painting, very loose, with some flowers on it and some squiggly lines, and then also painted a bottle, kind of in some purples and periwinkle blues. But then they put this right inside the bottle. This bright red rose or deep red rose. It was a cool idea. Just really made it stand out. And I broke the bottle in this new house. I had it by the front door with the painting, greeting everyone as they came in, and kicked it over one evening when I was walking and wasn't paying attention and broke it. Next, I'm going to play with a brush, makeup brush, and I'm going to brush my face a little bit, and then I'll brush yours a little bit. Hopefully that will be relaxing. That feels great. I'm just going to brush away my jowls magically. I wish that could happen. Now I'll brush your face a little bit. Your beautiful face. And we're all beautiful, even my jowls. Try and go a little bit slower. Hopefully that's relaxing for you. Great. Feels good right there. When you were little, did you play with tickling the wrists of your friends or family? I think I've said this before on a video, but I remember in church sitting with my mom, and she would tickle our hands, our wrists, and our forearms. And that was probably an ASMR trigger. It would just totally relax me. Loved it. Okay, now I'm going to do one that's got a little more sound to it. I was looking in the pantry to see if there was anything interesting, and I found some dried tortellinis in a plastic baggie. So I probably got them in bulk. But I thought they might make some nice sounds. Do you like to shop bulk? Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't, but Winco, if any of you know Winco, has the best almond butter that you can kind of crush yourself. They have a pressing machine that lets you press it right there, and it makes and it's so inexpensive compared to real almond butter. It's like a third the price, So I highly recommend it. And for a treat, I just like to put it on the spoon and sprinkle some Himalayan salt on it and then just kind of nibble on it. It's the best. But it has nothing to do with tortellini. We'll see which of these triggers makes it into the video. I have no idea. But we'll find out. And you know what? I've never used these. I've had these for months. I've never boiled them and tried them. They're filled with cheese. Dried cheese. Okay. Now, still have a few more things. My back is catching. I have my little hat rack / coat rack behind me. In fact, I could put on a hat. That's what I'll do. And this hat probably has some nice, this hat would have some great sounds to it, I hope. We'll see. If I had my other mic, I'm sure it would. We'll see how it does with this computer mic. I'll put this one on. It's made by Peter Grimm. Is that going to be backwards for you, maybe? It's just got a little brim. See if it'll fit. I've got clips in my hair. Close enough. And I'll turn it up so it doesn't shadow my face too much. Maybe I'll just wear it for a minute. Oh, that feels great. That's a perfect scratching texture, and I didn't have any scratching triggers lined up, so that worked out perfect. Okay. Now, let's see if I can keep it from shadowing too much. I have a little gel pack. It's called Peas. I'll just play with that a little bit. This will probably be more effective if I had it on the table and the camera showing down, but I wanted to try this on my laptop tonight, so I hope it works. Let's see, I'll hold that up where you can see it closely. Just want to put your hands in and play with those, don't you? It reminds me of little tapioca balls. The kind that are like boba tea, or the kind that are filled with liquid fruit. Little orange one. Can't get it to go down. One more turn. There we go. Just a couple more things. I found some old landscape drawing. I love the sound of tissue paper. In landscape architecture, they also call it fodder. And there's one other one was a different home. I haven't done this for 15, 20 years, but I think, well, I guess it's been more like 10 to 12 years. I did my own yard when I had a house, and I just loved it, the front yard. This is somebody else's front yard. It would be a very small front yard, existing stoop and walkway and the sidewalk out front. And I played with some different patterns and, different materials, grass, and while the design comes over, it's different kinds of rock here so that they wouldn't have to bring the irrigation out into the right of way. Some plants and some little rocks. Just colored it with some light marker. Not going to crinkle it up, but there you go. Last, I have candles and matches. So we'll see how this goes. I always love watching when ASMR artists show their bloopers, and they have trouble lighting the matches. It's so hard to light the matches and have them feel relaxing, right? Because you're striking a match, and that match, there we go, the match looks so magical when it, lights up. There's something about that that's really calming, but getting them to light isn't always the easiest. So I'm going to pull 3 out of the box. There's 1, and I'll light 3 of them. 2, 3. Let's see how this goes. Actually, I'll tap the box just a moment. Okay, let's see how that goes. Success with 1. I'm going to light a tea candle with this one. Put that right there. There it goes. 2. Just going to light 2 tea candles. And 3. This one I'll just blow out. Or it'll go out on its own. Wow, that's cool. So thank you for stopping by. It's always nice to spend time with you, and I'm thankful that you came to spend time with me. And I will see you soon. I think my next video will be Character Cabaret. My son's working on the edits. And we're going to ask you to comment, leave questions that you want to ask the characters in the comment section below when we do that video. And hope that you'll like and subscribe and comment. I always read them and always appreciate it. And